Hey guys, welcome back to the Blue Piece Crew. Today I'm going to give my 3-month TummyTuck update. Keep watching and hear all the details. Alright, so it's been 3 months since I had my TummyTuck. I'm so happy, super excited. I had my TummyTuck at the beginning of this year, 2020, and wow, it was actually before everything went down with the COVID-19 and the pandemic. So honestly, when I had my surgery, I guess they were just starting to talk about it in the news, and maybe like a couple of people were coming up with the virus, but it was nothing like what was going to come in the next month. So as far as my surgery, I had what they call a full TummyTuck. I had to have a muscle repair. I had the diastasis recti. I don't know how you pronounce it, whatever. But basically, all my muscles, my abdomen muscles were just torn apart and just not functional. No tight core, no nothing. So that's basically what I was working with. My surgeon said it was the biggest separation she had ever seen, and she'd been doing this for 20 years. So that's where I stood. I love my babies. They're the sweetest, they're the cutest, the loves of my life, but they toe my body up. My body was toe up, basically. So glad finally me and my husband, we talked about it, and we're finally in a position where I could go ahead and have the surgery. And so I had my surgery in a surgery center, not a hospital. I'm not even gonna lie, at first I was a little concerned, like, oh boy, should I be having it in the hospital? Is that safer? Should I look at a surgeon in the hospital? Because like if anything happened, or you know, you just never know. It's a very serious surgery. But instead, I did go with my surgeon. She was great, she's awesome, and she had a surgery center. And honestly, I'm so glad I did. It may seem risky to some people, but I'm glad I did, because especially with everything that went down with the COVID-19, and my surgery was before that, but honestly, it was just so much more comfortable. It was so like just private, you know, it was sterile, it was clean, she had her staff, there's not like tons of people in there, it's no back-to-back, it's no a lot of traffic, none of that. And so I'm so glad that I did have it in the surgery center, especially after the fact with how the virus spread and people in that hospital, and then eventually they stopped having surgeries for a while anyway. So I was glad I was in a surgery center. Basically, by the time I'm done, I'm starting recovery, and of course everything goes down with the country and then quarantine. So I'm already basically quarantining myself though, because I'm in recovery, to be quite honest with you. So we did, my husband, he did take off work for a couple of weeks to help me out. And then we did have our family came in on separate weeks. We had my family come in and then my in-laws, and so it was great. I was so glad everybody came in to help us with the kids. We got 4 boys. Whew, there's a lot going on. So definitely glad we had, you know, all our family come in and help us with that. So, you know, for weeks, you cannot stand up straight. So you walk hunched over, you cannot lay in your bed, so you have to sleep like in a recliner. It's something. You basically, you have to have help. You can't do anything yourself. Like someone has to help you walk, someone has to help you, you know, get to the shower, bathroom, everything, get food. So you do have to have help, you know, for a little while just to get around and just be able just to function. But over time it gets better. My husband walked me a lot, so eventually, you know, you'll get better and better. You'll start to straighten out. Pain, all that'll get better. For me personally, I just was on the pain meds for like the first week. Really, after that, I was good. I didn't even have to use them anymore. That was just me personally, you know, I don't know. But me personally, I just used them for a week, and then I was good. I didn't have to use the pain meds anymore. I was just, after that, if anything, I was just using Tylenol. So that was basically what happened on my end. I did, as far as my diet, through the whole process, I actually changed my whole diet. I totally eat different now. at first you're just really not even having much of an appetite. But then you kind of start getting back to yourself to develop an appetite. And boy, when I tried to eat something that I would normally eat, some normal, usual food that I thought was good, no, it did not go well at all. Did not feel good. The swelling was horrible. It was like, oof. And I mean, the swelling, you're going to have that anyways. There's no way of getting around the swelling. You're going to have swelling. But what you eat and everything, oh my gosh, like that can make such a difference. So depending on what you're eating in your diet, it can affect your recovery. You know, the way you're feeling, swelling, all that. You really feel it. You really feel it. It makes a big difference. But you know, when you get over that hump, then you know you feel right. It is what it is. So, you know, I don't have any regrets. I'm glad I did it. I love my results. I'm just so happy. I'm just over that whole complaining about my body, feeling some kind of way, wearing certain kind of clothes, whatever. Like, once I've healed and recovered, like, I'm good. I'm glad. I'm good with it. Like, I'm not even like bothered by my scar or anything like that. And I'm still healing now. Like, I'm just 3 months out, but I'm still healing. Like, and honestly, I just feel great. I'm pretty much back to everything, working out, all that. So like, I'm glad about it. I was so, you know, lucky to have my husband's support. He would definitely supported me, and he was behind me. He was like, you know, if this is something you want to do, okay. And you know, we worked it out and we were finally able to do it. I'm not gonna say that that everyone in my family, you know, really supported me or was excited or wanted me to do it. You know, to be quite honest, no, they weren't. But you know, that it is what it is. That's anything in life. You're not always gonna have everyone in your corner. You're not always gonna have 100% support, and that's what it is. But there comes a time in your life when you have to do what you need to do for you to make you happy, and it's really not about anybody else. I feel as women, we are constantly trying to please other people. We do everything for everyone else and just basically run ourselves in the ground and burn ourselves out. And at the end of the day, we forget about us. We forget about ourselves and what we need. So for me, and it's different for everyone, but for me, it was on the top of my list of things I wanted to take care of myself. And I think that self-care is very important. And so I'm so glad that we got to a position where I was able to have the surgery. And like I said, I have no regrets. I'm glad, you know, like I, you know, worked on taking care of myself, going to continue to work on taking care of myself. I don't want to have another surgery, so that's, you know, that's just me. I'm kind of like, okay, I did this one and I'm good and I'm glad. But so, you know, I don't regret it. I'm so glad I did it, even though, of course, yeah, there's pain. You have to go through the process and get back to yourself through recovery. And there's ups and downs with the recovery. It really is, you know, every day is not sunshine. You know, you have some down days, but you know, that's anything in life. But at the end of the day, I'm so glad, so glad that I had this surgery. It's just very important to me, and I'm glad I did it. And that's it. So definitely, you know, including the pics for you guys. Hope that you enjoy. Okay. My next video, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a video on supplies, just showing you every supplies you need. Some things I bought I didn't even need. Then some things we got last minute, some things we got beforehand, but it all worked out. You know, make sure that you check out my other videos. I have like the consultation and the surgery day and recovery, so check those out. And like, comment, and make sure you subscribe so you can see more videos. Bye.